know if y'all can see this, but look at this shit. This isn't dirt. This is pollen. Like, it is everywhere. Look at all that pollen, man. Oh my god. My allergies have been insane. Welcome back. We are currently heading to put more parts on the old Rebel 500. That is right. We got a couple things that we're going to be adding on to Brigade here. Thank you to my best friend Will, who lives in Arizona. He sent me out a birthday present. It is a new part that I'm quite excited for. And there's a couple other things that I'm going to be adding that's not as exciting. But the main part that we're adding today is going to be the Puig windscreen. I don't know if it's universal. I think this one is specific to fit the Rebel 500, but we're going to be adding a windscreen to the 500. It's not going to be something ridiculous. I mean, I keep thinking back to like when I first got my first motorcycle. I wanted like the cafe racer naked. Like I didn't want anything on the bike. I wanted it to look bare bones. I didn't want no fairings or nothing. And then now I'm like, I have my Rebel and I'm like, man, a windscreen would be real nice, because I keep feeling like I'm getting blown off the bike. Or like, man, I would really want some saddlebags to have some storage, because I hate wearing a backpack. And like, I keep adding this stuff to basically, like, I'm basically a Harley rider at this point. The only thing that isn't making me a Harley rider is the fact that I actually wear full gear. Ha! Shots fired, dude! I'm kind of doing this in the dumbest way possible. I'm not bringing any tools with me. I'm going to my work, because that's where I keep the parts and stuff, and that's probably basically the only place I can work on my bike, and my boss is real cool about it. So we're heading there, and hopefully my work has a couple tools that I can use, and he's kind of okay with it. What is hitting? Oh, my hoodie string is hitting my helmet. I was like, the hell is hitting my helmet? If we don't have the tools to do it today, that I apologize. This will just be kind of a moto vlog instead. But I still need to get Brigitte out there, because she needs, I mean, I have been neglecting my vehicles so bad. Like, my car needs to be fixed in the worst way possible. Brigitte needs to be cleaned, and her chain needs to be cleaned and lubed again. And dude, she needs a wash in the worst way possible, dude. She is covered in just like dirt and stuff. And my new motorcycle cover is really nice, but it's shorter and it doesn't touch the ground, so like water kind of gets on my pegs and stuff. And there's some real dirty spots that I need to clean up. So sometime in the next couple of weeks, I need to sink some money and time into cleaning out my car and fixing my car, cleaning up Brigitte, getting her all dialed in. But first I want to add the parts. But besides the windscreen, I was going to add some new valve caps for my tires, but they haven't come in yet. I don't know why. I ordered them like it's like 3 weeks ago or some shit like that. Like I'm pretty sure I ordered them in April, so they still haven't showed up. Don't know why, but they're pretty cool. They're just black valve caps that say Rebel on them, and it's just, you know, that's not really an installation. That's just more of a just but I lost my rear valve cap, and so I bought new ones. And then after I bought new ones, like a week later, I went to the gas station and there was just a black valve cap sitting in the parking lot. So I was like, yoink, and I put it on Brigitte. But I also have the vibration dampener for my quad lock, so I can, you know, actually use my quad lock. I've been putting that off because it's like 20 bucks for a vibration dampener, and like 20 bucks doesn't seem like a lot, but like, yo, $20 goes a long way when it comes to other things like gas and food and shit. So I just kind of held off for a while, but I finally got that. And funny story, dude, when I got the quad lock, the vibration dampener, quad lock sent it themselves. So I'm assuming how Amazon works, because I bought it off Amazon because we're just doing an Amazon order. But how I'm assuming is that Amazon puts in the order through Quad Lock's website themselves, and then Quad Lock fulfills the order themselves and sends it out, because we got the package from them. And I love Quad Lock to begin with, and then so
when I got my package, it was like this huge box, and I was like, dude, I just got a part that's like not even this big, you know. And we opened it up, and I got like the fork mount, like the fork stem mount, and it's like the premium one, so it's like $80. I got a universal mount that will fit onto every one of the quad lock things, and it just has like a 3M adhesive that fits to the back of any phone case. And I got the vibration dampener. So they sent me like $140 worth of shit. So like primo. Unfortunately, I can't use the new mount on this bike because this bike doesn't have like the hollow fork stem thing, because, you know, I have a cluster right here, so I unfortunately can't use it. But I have it, and you know, I might be able to like gift it to somebody who could use it better. I don't know, we'll see. Another thing that I ordered, I was kind of just goofing around with the idea of like getting stickers, just to like, if there's that rare occasion where I just happen to talk to like somebody who has a bike, like at a parking lot or something, or they stop me or I stop them or whatever, that I would have stickers and just be like, hey, here's a sticker, you know, I like your bike and shit, and, you know, check out my YouTube channel. And I looked on Sticker Mule's website, and they had like a deal where you get 10 stickers for $1, and that includes shipping. So it's like you just pay $1, you get 10 stickers. And I'm assuming it's kind of like a new user kind of thing to get people into it. So I did that, and I put my sticker design, and it was really fast, it was easy. And after they said, oh, it's gonna ship, you know, you're good to go, they approved my design, I got them in, and I I opened it up, and it was the completely wrong stickers. They sent me some, like, it was like the, oh man, what is it called? It's something Cantina stickers. It's like a restaurant in like Pennsylvania or some shit. So I got their stickers, and I'm assuming they got mine. And God, it sucked so bad. But I will give Sticker Mule like props, because as soon as I messaged them that day after I got them, they messaged me like an hour later, and they were like, hey, sorry, our bad, we will send your replacements. So I'm getting the replacements in the mail, so, you know, good on Sticker Mule. They have really good customer service. The guy was really nice over email, so I understand. And plus, I'm like, I paid $1, whatever, I'll wait, I don't care. But like, it might be a bad look to some other people, like, you know, newer customers who are like, maybe we'll switch from our previous provider to Sticker Mule, and then their first order gets fucked up. So I can see the negatives and the positives on both ends. But for my order, they were chill, and I'm gonna get the stickers regardless, and it was $1, so whatever. I'll let you know how that is. But I'm gonna be passing out these, like, I'm gonna like write my YouTube channel on the back of these like Cantina stickers and pass them out. Like, if I see a bike parked somewhere and I like it, I'm gonna like wedge a sticker in like their seat or something and be like, I like your bike. So if you see a Cantina, like a I think it's like a Cuban restaurant sticker, and it has my YouTube channel, and that's where you found me, hi. that's what happened. My stickers haven't come in yet, so I'm sorry, but I like your bike. Alright, so we're basically almost to the destination, so I'll cut to there, and we'll get to installing the old windscreen. So I will catch you guys when I get there.
Alright, so this is my first time, doing a voiceover for one of these, so bear with me here. But basically, this windscreen comes with a couple of brackets that you need to screw into the top part of the triple tree on the Rebel 500. It comes with a few different types of bolts and stuff. They're all kind of like different sizes of Allen keys, which kind of sucks. I wish they would have used one unified size, but that's just me being nitpicky. And they use the top mount part of the triple tree bolt, and come to find out a little bit later that the stock bolt does need to come out before you install it. So we'll get to more of that later, but basically this is just me kind of like struggling, trying to find out the hard way that when you don't remove the top bolt, things don't go really according to plan here. So this is me kind of being like, oh, I'm an idiot, you know. So I go back and I'm like, oh, here we go, I gotta take this off. I found out that there was washers that you were supposed to put in between the bracket and the bolt themselves. So again, read the directions, it helps significantly. So that's me figuring it out, and it fit a lot better. So I am struggling to get the stock bolt in, and it was like, I don't know, I'm like, oh man, why isn't it fitting? It said it to use the stock bolts. Newsflash, the directions is like, hey, you have to replace the stock bolt with the ones that we give you. This is me finding out that I just stripped the bolt, or well, actually I stripped the first few threads inside of my triple tree. So I'm like, well, that's not good. And then I look in there, I'm like, oh crap. So yeah, read the directions, but yeah, this is me figuring it out, and I guess we'll cut to that. Okay, so pausing a moment to show that this is the original triple tree bolt, and somehow audio is going to be trash, but somehow the inside of my triple tree, the first few threads stripped. Yeah, I hardly put any, like, I wasn't even tightening it. I was just trying to get the bolt in there to be able to hold the brackets. So I'm assuming it could have had to have done with the when the bike took a fall. So we're gonna keep going. The kit itself came with some replacement bolts that are the same size but a tad longer, but the end of the bolt is a smaller Allen size, so I'm going to use that, and we will continue installing the windshield. We'll be right back. Now, initially, some of this seemed kind of daunting, like removing the top of the triple tree bolts, but once I kind of looked around of a few other people installing these, and a lot of them were just really willy-nilly removing them after they tightened the lower part of the triple tree, and you're good to go if you do that. If you make sure that your lower triple tree bolts are nice and solid, you're good to go. But the rest of this install was actually quite simple and quite easy, and I feel like the initial part would have been a lot easier had I you know, stripped the screw in the inside. But right here I'm basically adding these like rubber gussets. I don't know what they're exactly called, but basically there's like a nut at the end of it, you screw it in and it expands the rubber to hold the windscreen in. So it's pretty self-explanatory. After that, you kind of just tighten everything down and you're kind of good to go. I think this installation was really easy, but like I said, read the instructions. It comes with bolts. Just use those when you're installing them if you end up getting a Puig windscreen yourself. But I don't know, I think the final product looks pretty good. You guys let me know. All right, and there she is, all done up, ready to go. Hopefully the time lapse didn't look too terrible, but we got the windscreen on, looking fresh, looking clean. Shout out to Puig, dude, this thing looks fucking solid. But yeah, so I mean, I think she looks good. This is her in almost her final form. You know, I'm kind of, initially I was like, I don't know if I want to add anything else, but now I'm like, man, why don't we just go ham, you know, like make this the summer of Brigitte, dude. She is looking so clean. Let's get this good angle in there for the thumbnail. Pfft, damn, dude, this thing looks sick. I'm so excited. Yeah, so we added the windscreen, and then we added the vibration dampener on the quad lock. So let's get on the road and you know, see how this windscreen does. I will say that I may have mentioned in the time lapse, but if you ever end up getting this, use the bolts that Puig sends you to replace these ones, because the stock bolts are not long enough and they strip out the first few bits of your threads. But it's fine, since these ones are long enough to hit the back, you're good there. But yeah, let's get on the road and let's check this thing out. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that I did end up getting around to cleaning and lubricating my chain, and I went ham on that thing. So like I said, when I was doing the handlebar installation, my rear stand doesn't fit my Rebel. It fit my old bike, which was a Suzuki Van 200.
So, you know, I'm probably gonna have to sell that thing because it's still like basically in brand new condition, and it's a nice rear stand. So, but yeah, so I ended up lubing the chain. Let's see how this windscreen does. Ooh. All right, so it is definitely blowing the wind up into my helmet. It's like getting right here. So if I go down below, honestly, I don't think it's too bad. You'll have to, you know, while I'm editing this, I'll have to see if the wind is too bad, but I could definitely notice a difference, and I'm only going like 30 to 40, so I don't know what this dude is doing. Actually, I'm gonna pull over and make sure that I zipped my bag. So the last time I went out, I forgot to check my bag. Okay, it is zipped. All right. Just making sure. I don't want to lose my shit, man. All right, just the wind noise is definitely amplified. That's for damn sure. I think I'm gonna get some earplugs. It's not bad, but it is definitely noticeable now. As to before, you were just getting like buffeted everywhere. But yo, right here, like right in the chest, the part that I was having a problem with, not bad so far. This ain't the highway, but we're going almost 60, so I've already noticed a difference. Oh, there's so many bugs on my freaking visor. It is bug season. Woo, bird. Is it weird to say that it handles different? Am I just imagining things? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you've added a windscreen to your bike, if it starts handling different, because it definitely feels like it's handling different. I don't know. I could be imagining shit. All right, let's get on the highway. Oh yeah. Yeah, blowing the wind right in my helmet, but hey, it is so much better on the chest area, that's for damn sure. Geese! Woo, bird. I don't think it's moving, so that's nice. I think everything's tight. Feels nice, but yeah, I could definitely feel like right here, nothing. Right all the way back here, there's nothing. But once I get to the oh, that's strange, man. It feels different. Like, I think it feels better, honestly. Like in general, I think it feels better. I think it's just the I'm gonna have to get used to the wind blowing up in my helmet. But the only time I'm ever gonna be on highways is if I'm going to work and I'm commuting. So like, outside of that, like, I mean, going 65, not bad. Especially if I'm behind some cars. Oh, dude, it feels nice. I don't feel like I'm falling off the bike, bro. That's wild. All right, but so my rating of the Puig windscreen for the Rebel 500. I don't know if they make. I mean, I'm assuming they make more windscreens for more bikes, but for the specifically for the Rebel 500, let's do some, you know, scores here. Installation. Very easy if you read the directions, because I'm an idiot. I barely read the directions, and I kind of stripped out this side of my, the top part of my triple tree, just the first few threads, so it's fine. I looked up some, you know, I looked up on a Honda thing, on a thing where a community page, and they're like, hey, this has happened before, but as long as you still have like 80% of your threads, you're fine. Just make sure that it's torqued. So it's fine. So installation, pretty easy. Quality of parts and fitment, I think are pretty good. I would give it, you know, the installation, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Pretty easy, really fast, not that hard. Quality of parts and fitment, I would give it a pretty solid like 8.5 out of 10. You did have to get some spacers, and the two bolts that they provided were two different types of bolts. It was the same thread and the same head, but one of them had like the blank space with no threads for the spacer, and the other one didn't. But it's literally the same bolt, just one of them doesn't have threads towards the top. So that's where I'm like, you know, why didn't you supply both of the ones without the thing. Yeah, whatever. That's me being nitpicky, but 8.9 out of 10. Fitment was pretty good. There was the right bracket. I had to bend a little tiny bit, but it was not that bad. And I would say overall, like, happiness of the product and how it works, I think it works pretty good. They do make a taller one. I wanted the shorter one because I don't want my bike to look like a damn Harley. I don't want it to look like a bagger, you know? So I went with the shorter one. You know, when it comes to looks, I think it looks fucking cool. It looks sick. It doesn't look too ridiculous. Functionality, you know, I lose a little bit of functionality. Not much, but I lose a little bit because it is blowing directly in my head. But my chest, I don't feel like I'm getting pulled off the bike anymore, which is nice. There's a noticeable difference. So I would say overall happiness with the product, I give it a 9 out of 10. There's a couple things here and there that I would have, very minor things that I would like to be different, but all in all, I am quite happy with this. So highly recommend the Puig windshield. I'll put the link down below from Revzilla of the one I got. It is specifically for a Honda Rebel 300 and 500. I think there is specific years that it fits, but I would definitely take a look at it because they might recommend one for your bike if you have your bike saved on Revzilla. So if you're looking one for your bike and you don't have a Honda Rebel, I do recommend this. I think it's really nice. I think the quality is nice, the fitment's nice, and the overall aesthetic of it is really nice. So I think that'll be it for today, guys. So let me know how you feel about these installation videos, and you know, if I need a can I turn left? I need to turn left at that light to be able to go home. I think I can. Yeah, I should be able to. But yeah, so I'm thinking about, you know, a couple other things that I might add to the Rebel. You know, there's some stuff I'm throwing around. So let me know down below. It could be something that happens later this year. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you like the way Brigitte looks. And if you catch me around, if you recognize me or anything, I'll have like 10 stickers or something. You know, just be like, hey, what's up? You know, I'll give you a sticker. Or if I like your bike around here, I'm gonna start throwing a sticker. I won't stick it on the bike. I'll just take the sticker and like wedge it somewhere so you can put it wherever, or you can throw it away. I don't care. But so if you find one of my stickers, you know, comment down below if you ever find one. But as of now, I don't have them. So, you know, yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop.